So about the North Mesa master plan, one thing people have to know is that's not funding, right? That's not an appropriation to actually do all of that stuff. But that is the long-term plan. So they're putting in the books. We brought in the consultants, and people had a lot of chances to put in input. It could be very hard to carry out, as you know, as you look at the numbers. It's pretty expensive, and I don't know how many years that will take. But it is a planning document that will guide the county in the future. So the great time to put input into that was probably last summer, and those who didn't have a chance to the plan is laid out for the future, and there is no funding behind it yet. That's what we do in the spring, in April, is we appropriate. We put a budget together. So we'll see how that comes out. I'm pretty happy with it, but I don't know if we have the funding to do all of it. We'll see what happens with the lab and with the tax receipts. And then on the other big issue we had lately was the MRA, which I was one of the advocates for an MRA commission. I voted in favor of it, but we lost 2-5. And it looks like the MRA commission they'll be handled the same way they have been handled, and hopefully they'll move ahead. I know we have the MRA in White Rock. It's been there now for years, and it's basically done nothing. So I was trying to kind of energize it, because it would also be interested if the commissions can actually be an advocacy for action and help things move ahead. But right now, the MRA in White Rock has done, really, there's not a single completed thing. There's lots of talk, but very little actually has actually happened. If you look at it, right? White Rock's the same as it's always been, except for a few businesses that are doing things on their own. Other than that, it looks just about the same. Nothing's been built. And so I really have been working for 5 years to get that developed, and it seems this MRA is not helping at all. Maybe it is. Maybe we need a commission to push it along, but we need to have sort of a review of that type. And then I could look at that too with our retail situation in Lida, that nothing much happens there, because it's moving very slowly, because there isn't a lot of advocacy for that, and I think some of the good projects die in the county bureaucracy. And so I was trying to get it moving and getting an advisory board up there looking at it, trying to make it move more effectively. But the other councilors thought it would slow the process down, not speed it up. I don't know if, with no result in White Rock, I guess I can't get any slower. But that was the general argument and my side lost on the vote.